Hello and welcome to my review of Stranded Sales. I got it from the Xbox store for $16.99. I think the full price might be $19.99. I don't know what that'll be in euros, but dollars it's probably about $25. It might be $20, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I got a discount either. It might have been because I bought it the day before it came out, like a pre-order. It said it was discounted, and I bought it because I thought it looked like Farm Together, which is a little cutesy game that I got about, I think it was about in last February. I did a review on it and I really enjoyed it. It was quite addictive button clicker sort of a game, but it was nice. It just everything about it was nice and pleasant, and I just enjoyed playing it. Obviously I got bored in the end, like you always do, so I'll just run you through the options. You got gameplay, you can dialogue scroll. There's a lot of that dialogue in it, but it's not speech, it's just text. Open equipment, enabling gaming, safe zone, never used that. Volumes, I've got master down to 70, music off, everything else at 100, but obviously it's down to 70%, so I've got that. Master down. There's your controls. You can't configure them in any way at all. So I'll go to continue. Obviously I've been playing a while, but it don't keep any stats, so I don't know how many hours I've played. Right, just briefly through the through what you're looking at on the screen there. You've got your little character that's moving about. That's controlled by your left stick. Your inventory is very strange. It's controlled by your right stick and your right bumper button. Up at the top there, right in the dead centre, you can see that there's like a lightning bolt. I don't know why it's a lightning bolt, and a marker that tells you what sort of time of day it is, and round it is a blue, or two shades of blue semicircle. As you move about, that semicircle starts to go down, and it starts with little red portions. You can run with the X button, and I'll show you what happens when you run with the X button. See, I'm carrying a sack in my hand as well. That doesn't make any difference. You see, you're getting a red portion on it. Well, that's running my energy down. And as you can see, if you want to move fast, it runs your energy down quite quickly. And the way to get your energy back is to eat food, and I'll come to that in a minute. Well, the premise of the game is that you've shipwrecked, and there's your ship. You can go inside. This is the guy that used to be captain. You can talk to him. In fact, you have to talk to him a lot. He always sounds like he's suffering from consumption and should be in some sort of like a not Mary Shelley, I can't even think of who it'd be, like a Gone with the Wind type of a thing. They always had consumption, didn't they? Oh, my consumption grows ever worse. That kind of thing. So, this is the text, and this is how you have conversations. You basically have to press the A button and keep reading. That's your bed that you save your game in that as well, I think. So, if I go to my I find this very, very awkward. Very awkward. I just want to have my hands, so I'm now press A and I've got empty hands. So up at the top there you can see that my next objective is to gather 6 simple woods, or 6 simple wood, and explore the hinterlands north of the camp. I know that because I had to go all the way down to the bottom of this island that I'm on. I'll quickly show you the map, so you get some idea of the scale of this. It's alright me telling you going here and there and everywhere, but you need to know what it is that you're looking at. I really haven't sussed this out. The menu was really awkward. That's the map. I can't zoom out from it at all, but it's bigger than that. And I can't explain to you why it doesn't look as big as it did before, because I can't zoom out. This is it's really zoomed in on the island that we're in for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. I can place a marker at different places, and I guess head for that at some time. But it's not something that I've bothered doing, to be honest with you. Do you wish to return to camp? That must be some sort of... I'll see it. There's fast travel round there. Yeah, that just fast travels you back. You've got this bit of camp up here. Yeah. Now, the very irritating thing about this for me is that you can't pan the camera around at all. That's your view, and you're stuck with it. And that's why I keep selecting like the map or something else, because I'm trying to pan the camera around constantly, and I find it extremely claustrophobic. And it just makes the whole game to me feel very, very awkward, as does the way that the menu works. And I just want to quickly show you what I think the major problem is, because there's no point in you watching review if you've got no intention of buying the game. So I'm going to point out the things that I find the most irritating pretty much straight away. Right, so the way without food, I've got to go to sleep to replace my energy, and I can't get any food at the moment, and I'll come to that in a minute. So I'll just quickly go to sleep. It plays you a little tune, and then it does a night cycle. I thought, oh, you're never going to get to see it at night, but you can actually waggle the left stick about, and that wakes you up, so you can actually get up through the night. Right, so my health's totally, or my energy's totally, the lighting's changed. Oh, that's nice. You can see he's got elongated shadow now. If you look on the beach there as I'm moving. The graphics are very cutesy. But as you'll see, the game just feels weird with this way that you can't. Well, I think, as you'll see, you can't change your view. I'm not used to playing a game like this anymore. I don't remember playing a game like this where you can't change your view apart from on like the Spectrum when you played these 3D isometric games where you didn't have any camera control. This guy gives you a mission now. It's gather 6 simple wood and explore the hinterlands north of the camp, right? So look at my energy bar. I'm already down quite a chunk, and I've only just got to where the mission is, right? You need to explore this island. So he's giving you a mission. No one actually talks in this. You have to read it all. And now you want to refill your energy reserves when wandering and chopping, blah, blah, blah. So problem number 1 is I don't have any food, and I don't have any access to any food. And like I said, I will come to that. I've just tried to move the camera and change the inventory. So I've got a sack in my hand. So this is the speed I'm going to have to go, otherwise my energy will go too quick. And I think it's a little bit laborious. I know where I'm going as well, more or less, so I'm not having to search around. So, but you've got to bear in mind I know exactly where I'm going. So I'm going to get there with the shortest possible route. I'm not going to search for it. So when I arrive where I'm destined for, I'll have as much energy as is possible. But as you can see, I'm already nearly a quarter down, and I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, so much for me knowing exactly where I'm going. Yeah, forget about that one. Graphics are the cutesy, aren't they? Basic as well. Now I've got to go through this to gather some wood. So you got to be thinking to yourself, well, what's wrong with them palm trees? Well, yeah, what is wrong with them palm trees? I can't chop them. That's what's wrong with them. So I've got to go to my tools now. Select my axe. Chop. You see, it's taking energy. Chop. And now it's gone, so I can get through there. I've now used over a quarter getting into this new bit of map where I've now got to go searching about. Presumably for trees. Ah, look, there's some trees, but oh no, I can't chop them down because the palm trees are not the right sort of trees. And I've also got to explore this area to the game's satisfaction. which you know, that's a bit open-ended. The only good thing is if you run out of energy, you just flop down and end up back in your ship. Oh, look, I found some carrots. And this is another weird thing. Wow. I can see him throbbing, but why can't I pick him up? I guess I'm not supposed to pick him up yet. Little gecko running about there. I'll see if I've got to use a tool or something then. Got a spade. Oh yeah, I've had to dig them up. Carrot seeds. Yeah, you have to plant them, and like I said, I'll come to that about the food later, because to me that's yet another problem. See, the problems are mounting up, aren't they? But don't forget, this is only my opinion. You know, some people might enjoy this perspective and it not bother them at all. And the game basically consists of going on fetch quest after fetch quest. And as you can see, this fetch quest made us go as far south as possible before we got the quest, and then run as far north as possible to complete this quest. You know, thereby running down our energy before we actually get to the important area, which is doing this. Now I'm down to much less than half now. Much less than half. So it says, go talk to Sven at the beach in the west of the camp. So now I've got to remember the way I've gone. Which, because I was talking, I can't remember. Oh, that's something you come. Solid platforms on both sides of this chasm. If you had the right component, you could create a bridge. Well, obviously that's going to come in it at some stage. Use your map to return to camp. No, I'm not using my map. Oh, okay, I'll do it. It says I'm pressing A, and it's not making it happen. It's weird, you know. You have to press the button. You have to press the button to select it. Then you got to press it again to select it again, and then it opens. So I presumably can just press. Oh, there's a fishing spot there, but I don't have a fishing rod or anything, so it's no good to me at the moment. But obviously that's going to come. So if I press Y, I can just automatically return to camp then. Oh no, I would if I selected it. Yeah. Got to select it like it's a cursor. So now I'm back at the camp, and it says talk to Sven in the west of the camp. Well, I haven't really got enough energy to go to talk to Sven, so I'm gonna have to visit my bed. Well, I might have, but I'm not taking a chance. So it's just wasting your time when you're watching this. When I first saw it, I thought, oh yeah, that might be like Rail Farm Plus. Oh, not Rail Farm, Farm Together. The one I was talking about, the one I did a review on earlier this year. And if it had been like that, I'd have been a lot happier than how this has turned out. Because everything about this game is just convoluted and awkward. There might be a lot of gameplay in it, but it's all very repetitive gameplay. Everything you do is super repetitive constantly. No. Oh, that's Logan. It's Sven, isn't it? I'll need another special component. Sven has a blueprint for it. Come back to me once you've crafted it. Yeah. So he's giving me this blueprint now. You've built that rickety raft, that's great, blah blah blah. We're almost ready to complete my own little shack. I'm building me a shack, you see, and why that other guy can't is beyond me. Obviously, it wasn't much of a game if they did everything for you. You don't have all the items necessary to build it. To build Sven's stack, you need the following items: 2 wooden planks, 1 metal brace. Oh, there you are. You'll need another special component. Sven has a blueprint for it. Okay, come back once you've crafted it. So now I've got to walk all the way back up here. You see that there? That's the crafting station there. You can see it. So now I'm walking all the way back up here. I suppose I could have fast travelled with the map, couldn't I? But is that what you want to do? Just fast travelling your way around all the time, that doesn't appeal to me either. That's just as boring as doing it this way. Now these, I just want to show you about the food. These have been growing for I don't even know how many days, and I can't pick any of them. So therefore I can't make any more food. And she's the one that has the stuff with the food, and she's absolutely no help at all now. This is the crafting station here. Select a blueprint, right? Now I've got the bits to craft it. Them crafting parts as well, the pieces of hardwood and scrap metal, by the way, they were found in cases near that Logan the Lumberjack's shack, which is quite away from here, and they don't seem to be refilling, so I'm not sure where I'm going to get more of them from. So I've now crafted that, and I don't have any option to craft anything else. I could craft some more planks, I think. I'll just, because I've got the wood, haven't I? But I'm going to leave that. So they went. Oh, it says craft 2 planks, yeah. Craft 2 planks. Build Sven's shack. So now, all the way back round there. That's where you cook things. I'm down to just nearly a quarter has been taken off my energy now. I'm not sure if you're gathering this. I don't like this game. I find it boring and repetitive, and I think for what you're getting, it was very expensive. I don't know, this game would appeal. Possibly it'd appeal to children, you know, kids, but they'd have to be of a good standard of reading age. Right, now can I craft it? You found all the following items. Yeah. So I get the option now to build it, and it's just automatically done. So that's boring again. Now he's waving. Talk to Sven. I mean, this is this is quite boring, isn't it? I'm looking forward to taking a real good nap. Great, I'm glad I ran around the island 3 or 4 times for you, just so you could have a nap. Now, now I've got to go back to the ship, which obviously I can fast travel to that camp, but I'm not gonna. It says go talk to Charles. He's the guy that sounds like he's got a consumption. It's supposed to be my father, I think. Yeah, and basically this is the game, and I just think it's rubbish. Not worth the money. I will show you a little bit more though, but I won't play this game. It's just not my cup of tea. Fiona told me you're going to build shacks for all the crew members. Oh, am I? Oh, you've already done it. That's incredible. She's working on a solution for feeding the crew with delicious meals. I wonder who's going to have to do all the digging on that. Check on her and lend hand if she needs it. So this will be the cooking bit. Before we get to the cooking bit, there's something I want to show you though. I found out by accident, which just adds to the monotony as well, unfortunately, is I have tools, right? You've seen me use the spade. Now, if to plant something, you need seeds and a spade. So, press and hold, digs a hole. Press and hold, dig another hole. Press and hold again. There is a reason why I'm showing you this. Right. And now I'll go to my inventory. And I'll go to my... Where's some... I have some carrot seeds. What happened to them? Oh, press wrong button. What a shock. Oh, they're down at bottom there. So I can plant the carrot seeds there. Oh, there's only one. That was really good, wasn't it? Just getting one seed like that. Yeah, fantastic. Now what you've got to do, fairly obviously, is go to tools. So I've got my bucket. Go over here, fill it up with water. So it's just press A again. Walk over to here. Press A again. Waters it. I'm going to water these. I don't know if you have to. I've just been messing about, seeing what you got to do with the game. See if there's actually any more gameplay than what I can see. Because what it actually seems like is that you can only sort of do things if the game's letting you. Oh, why is she waving? Oh, because I've got to talk to her. Camp looks so cosy with all the little shacks. Tell me what they're all about. In case we manage to reunite with the crew again, we'll need a way to keep them all fed. I'm going to make this big stew you can eat. Fantastic, Viola. I've never heard that name before. I thought it was Fiona, but I'm a bit dyslexic. Yeah. Corn. Oh, we want more corn. My part of our payload consists of a variety of different seeds. These crates must have been washed ashore. Oh, yeah. I wonder who's going to have to go run round the island looking for them. Could that be me? Ha ha ha! Right, so find potato seeds, find tomato seeds, I've already done that, find onion seeds, explore the beach east of the shipwreck. So that's basically my next task checklist there. But I just want to show you this. Bearing in mind, I've just planted just one thing there. And these things have been growing through an absolute age now. So I've dug some holes though in preparation. Because don't forget, digging holes costs you energy, so you might want to use a bit of energy, rather than, because finding the food and cooking the food is such a chore. You want to do that as little as possible, I think. I know that sounds stupid, but it is a real chore. So if I'll go to sleep now, and I'm looking forward to doing a bit of farming, so I would think. So wake up full of all the joys of spring. Huzzah! I'll run up here. I don't like the way the lighting's changed, so that's good. Oh look, someone's filled my holes in. So there's no way of getting ahead. So if you waste your energy digging holes, and don't plant out in it, it's gone. So I'll just show you this bit, and then basically I think you'll have had enough of watching and I'll have had enough of playing it. I reckon you can tell already if you're going to like this game or not. But I'm looking at it from a perspective of, well, I'm almost a grown up. So it's not my cup of tea. You see, you've got all these. You've got planks of wood here. You've got things growing, bushes, these palm trees. You can't pick any of them up. Look, there's blatantly planks there. and you can't use any of them. You can only use what the limited amount of stuff that the game lets you. The whole thing just looks like a complete fetch quest. Now, and the other naughty, in my opinion, is that if you look at the game video, it looks a lot more like Farm Together, and also there's moments in it where it shows you the view panning around, like you can move the camera. Now you can. I'm not putting any of that video on for you in case it gets copyrighted, but you can go onto the Xbox store or probably YouTube or whatever, and find that video for yourself where they're making the game look totally different to how it actually is. And it might be a bit of artistic license, but it's out of order that you would make it look like you can move the camera when in fact you can't. Because to me the game feels horrible and convoluted and claustrophobic because I can't move the camera about, and it's just very frustrating. I've spent most of the time I've been playing this game trying to move the left stick and bringing me right stick and bringing me inventory up. You can't do it with them. The turtles always pop. The geckos, they're good for nothing. I know you can do some fishing because there's obvious fishing spots like there, but at the moment I don't have access to it. But again, it'll just be yet another fetch quest, won't it? It does say go to the east of the shipwreck, which is basically where I am. Oh, I've done that bit. Oh, find onion seeds. Oh, I've read that. That's my fault. I read that wrong. I'd already done it. It's got the exclamation part there. Exclamation part. Exclamation part. I'm going to get that word out. Exclamation point. Why has it got an exclamation point on it? Shouldn't it be a tick? An exclamation mark is when someone actually says something. Or unless I've forgotten my English lessons. You know. I've lost my sixpences, exclaimed Noddy, with an exclamation mark behind it. I'm sure I remember reading that to my kids. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm probably going to give up on my... I have no idea where these seeds are. Unless it's up that top bit. Maybe I didn't fully explore that. But because I've been running about so long, I'm about to run out of... I tell you what, I might as well do it properly. You don't have to keep watching. I wouldn't recommend buying this. You can see what it's like. It's just fetch quest after fetch quest, and not only that, totally non-interesting fetch quest, and a static camera, and just no real freedom to do what you want. You can't go off exploring by yourself. It looks all open, but it's not. It's just closed. Yeah, I mean, basically, if you wanna, that's the end of the review, basically. But I'm just gonna see if I can find. My opinion's not going to change, I don't think. If I find some potato seeds, so I should imagine that's it. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wish I'd never bought the game. Luckily, it wasn't really that expensive, but for me, it's basically £16-17 down the pan. Oh, I've been around that bit. Whatever. Better look at my map, ain't I? I mean, after all, that's what it's for. Let's have a look. See, when I first looked at the map, you could see the whole area. And I'm not really sure why you can't now. You know, because I can't pan the map about. That's stupid. I can't zoom it out. Yeah, there's a lot more. You can go to other islands and that, but I don't know why it's not showing you that. Yeah, I want to be north of that, don't I? Can't remember how to get up there now. Yeah, and the way that, I mean, it may change as the game goes along. The way your energy runs down, it's rather fast, and you don't even get a chance to go exploring without a load of food. And then for the food just is another convoluted load of fetch quests. that are just totally, to me, totally boring. Absolutely boring. Like I said, small children might enjoy something like this, but then they've got to be small children of a very good reading standard. Oh, there's something. Oh, I found a potato. Yeah, they pop them out, then you got to run over them. That's what I find weird about the the way you do it. Oh, these will be the onions. Oh no, the potato seeds. Think about it, this stuff washed up has got to be on the beach, hasn't it? She said it were washed up. New item discovered. Onion seeds. Now I have to go back and talk to her. So these will be onion seeds, I should imagine. So I'll grab these. Give me a bit more. I don't know why I'm bothering. I won't be playing game anymore. It's what we do though, innit? We do this sort of thing. Sometimes you just play these things to just see what's going to happen. I can't see this improving. I really can't. I might be doing it in injustice, or it might just be that I don't like it. Obviously I don't like it, but that's my opinion. And don't forget, when you watch and review, it is someone else's opinion. It's not written in blood or stone that it's a bad game. It just means that the person playing it doesn't like it. There's nothing broken with the game. The game works as it should. I just don't like the game design and the mechanics of the game. It's that simple. But it doesn't mean that the game designers have done out wrong. It just means they've made a game that I don't like. It's that simple. There's nothing wrong with it, other than I don't like it, and that's obviously opinion. I'm going to just have a quick kip so that I've got the energy to do whatever comes up next. You see, I could wake up now if I wanted. I woke up just a little bit earlier then. You see, the lighting's different. It's still a bit dingy. I've got no shadow. And you can hear just like the usual nighttime noises. Hi there, you found my seeds already. Hurrah! We're close to making the stew available. Grow those new crops to find some new recipes at the cooking station. I'll grow those new. I'll leave you design the composition of each stew. But first, I need to know you can handle different ingredients. A stew with assorted ingredients will make us all happy. Alright. Okay, what's that? Okay. No. Right, I better go plant them, aren't I? I don't understand why I can't pick these. Oh, I can pick them. Suddenly I can pick them. Oh, I see. They're permanent, aren't they? The plants are still there. Okay. So I need my spade. Come over here. See, that takes a hefty chunk out of your energy. That. Yeah, that video of this, when the advertising video of it, I mean, obviously they make the videos, they want to make the game look as good as possible, but there is moments in it, they do make it look like the camera's panning, and that shouldn't be in the video. It's Because naturally you assume anyway that a game like this... Remember last time you played a game... Well, I can't even remember last time I played a game that had a perspective like this that you couldn't change. Oh, apart from they are billions. You can't rotate camera in that, but it's a different sort of game. That was a really bad example, wasn't it then? Remember last time you played a game like that? Sometimes I'm going to have to learn to think before I say something. But I mean a game like this. Crop seeds. So I want potatoes, of which I have 2. Have I only got 2? Yeah. And I want onions, which I've got 2 of. I'll plant some more corn. I guess that's what you can do, isn't it? You know, instead of cooking them, you can plant them, the seeds as they come. That's it for my seeds, isn't it? Now, see if it made any difference to cooking recipes. Yeah, it's showing me new recipes, but probably because I don't have the ingredients. Maybe, I don't really know. Select a recipe to discover how to cook it. Oh, I see. That'd be that. No, that's wrong. Oh, well, at least this is a bit interesting. Albeit irritating. That's right and that's wrong. So that has to go. Potatoes are wrong. Oh. Tomato and onion soup, well I would never have thought of that. It's like a nutritional value it has there, doesn't it? So I'll cook that. I've got a bit lost there. Oh, come on. No, I don't want to... come on. Where's it? I don't want to be on that inventory slot. I just want them, because I want to now reselect that. See, I had a bowl of soup in my hand. It wouldn't let me do what else. That's very, very annoying. Right. Now, is that always going to do that? Is it always going to go to the first ingredient? Switch it around? I don't know what's that mean. No! That's very, very annoying. So the potatoes are right. Okay. Potato and tater you can't do. Potato and tomato or discover. Both wrong. Don't get it. Don't understand. Not only do I not understand, I don't want to do it anymore. Just not interested. Yeah, basically I've had enough of this. I don't even want to play it anymore. So that's that. If you've watched it, thanks for watching. If it's helped you decide to buy it or not buy it, I hope so. So in conclusion, I think it's a kid's game and not interesting for adults. But I might be wrong. It might just be me. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.